Ever freeze up when you need to speak English? Like you're just trying to greet a neighbor or order a coffee, and suddenly your mind goes blank. Your heart starts pounding, the words get stuck, and the moment just passes. If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. Millions of English learners feel this way every day. But what if you could face these moments with confidence? What if you had the right sentences ready to go? In this podcast, we're going to do more than just listen to a list of phrases. We're going to follow a beginner, Alex, on his very first day in a new city. We'll experience his challenges, feel his nervousness, and celebrate his wins. From awkward morning greetings to successfully ordering his first meal, this listening practice is your guide to mastering the sentences you need to survive and thrive in any English-speaking environment. By the end of this, you won't just know the sentences, you'll feel how to use them in real life. Let's get started. Our story starts with Alex. He's just moved into a new apartment in a city where he doesn't know a soul. The sun is shining, but Alex is nervous. It's his first day, and he knows he has to go outside. He needs groceries, he needs to explore, he just needs to live. But first, he has to walk out of his door and into the hallway, where he might meet someone. This simple step feels like a huge mountain to climb. He takes a deep breath, turns the doorknob, and opens the door. And just like that, there's a woman walking down the hallway. It's his neighbor. She looks at him and smiles. Alex's mind goes completely blank. What does he say? All right, let's help Alex out. In this situation, all we need is a simple, friendly greeting. The most common and useful one is good morning. It's polite, friendly, and perfect for the time of day. Let's practice that. Listen to the pronunciation. Good morning. Notice that light, friendly tone? It goes up a little at the end. Listen again. Good morning. Okay, your turn. Listen, and then say it back in the pause. Here we go. Good morning. Excellent. You can also use other simple greetings like hello or hi. Hello is a little more formal than hi, but you'll hear both all the time. Let's practice them. First up, hello. Listen. Hello. Now, let's try hi. Hi. Great job. So, Alex has 3 good options: good morning, hello, or hi. He decides to go with the one that fits the time of day. In our story, the neighbor smiles and says, "Good morning." Now Alex needs to respond. He can just say good morning back, but people often add a question to be friendly. This is what we call small talk. The most common small talk question is, "How are you?" Listen to the whole phrase. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Let's break that down. How are you is a classic, polite question. Let's practice just that part. Listen and repeat. How are you? Another really common, slightly more casual way to ask this is, how's it going? It means the exact same thing. Listen and repeat. How's it going? So, the neighbor says, good morning. Alex can now respond. He says, good morning. How are you? The neighbor will now answer his question. A standard, polite answer is, I'm fine, thank you, or I'm good, thanks. And here's a really important part. She'll often ask the question back by saying, and you? Listen to a common reply. I'm fine, thank you. And you? This is a key part of the conversation. When someone asks how you are, it's polite to ask them back. Let's practice that full response. Listen and repeat. I'm fine, thank you. And you? Another common response is a bit more casual. I'm good, thanks. How about you? Let's practice that one. I'm good, thanks. How about you? Now Alex needs to answer. He can also say, I'm fine, thank you, or I'm good. Let's put this whole mini conversation together. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? I'm doing well, thank you. Now that the greeting is over, there might be an awkward silence. Since Alex is new, this is the perfect chance to introduce himself. It can feel scary, but the sentence is really simple. I'm your name. I just moved in. Let's practice this sentence. It's incredibly useful. Listen and repeat using Alex's name. I'm Alex. I just moved in. Let's try it again. This time, imagine it's you. Say your own name. I'm your name. I just moved in. In our story, Alex takes a breath and says, I'm Alex, by the way. I just moved in next door. The neighbor smiles warmly. A typical friendly response to this is, welcome, or nice to meet you. Oh, welcome to the building. I'm Sarah. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you is another phrase you absolutely have to know. Let's practice it. Nice to meet you. When someone says, nice to meet you, the correct response is, nice to meet you too, or just, you too. That little word too is very important. It means also. Let's practice the reply. Nice to meet you too. And the shorter version? You too. Let's listen to the entire interaction now, from the very beginning. This is a complete, successful first conversation. Alex pushes the door open and the smell of roasted coffee and fresh pastries hits him. It's warm, loud, and full of people talking, a machine hissing, and music playing. Behind the counter, a barista is flying around taking orders. There are 3 people in line. Alex gets in line and looks up at the giant menu on the wall. Latte, cappuccino, Americano, so many choices. And the sizes, small, medium, large. He starts to feel that familiar panic creeping back in. He has a few minutes while he waits. Perfect. Time to prepare. He needs to figure out what he wants, and more importantly, how he's going to ask for it. The most polite way to order something is to use a phrase like, can I get, or I'd like. These sound much better than saying, I want. Let's focus on, can I get? It's friendly and very common. Let's say Alex wants a medium latte. The sentence would be, can I get a medium latte, please? That word, please, is your best friend for being polite. Let's practice this sentence. Listen closely. Can I get a medium latte, please? Very good. Notice how can I get a all flows together. Let's try it one more time. Can I get a medium latte, please? Now let's try the other common phrase, I'd like. I'd like is short for I would like, and it's also very polite. So Alex could say, I'd like a medium latte, please. Listen and repeat this version. I'd like a medium latte, please. Excellent. You can use these 2 phrases to order almost anything. Let's practice with a different order. Imagine you want a small black coffee. You could say, can I get a small black coffee, please? Or, I'd like a small black coffee, please. Let's practice. Repeat after me. Can I get a small black coffee, please? I'd like a cappuccino, please. What if you also want something to eat, like a croissant? Just add it on with and. Can I get a medium latte and a croissant, please? Let's practice ordering 2 things. Can I get a medium latte and a croissant, please? Back in the coffee shop, it's Alex's turn. He steps up to the counter. The barista smiles. Barista, hi there. What can I get for you? What can I get for you is a really standard way for staff to ask for your order. Alex has practiced his line. He's ready. Alex, hi. Can I get a medium latte, please? Success! He said it clearly and politely. Now the barista might ask a follow-up question like, for here or to go? This just means, are you drinking it in the cafe or are you taking it with you? Let's practice that question. For here or to go? Alex wants to sit down for a bit, so the right answer is, for here, please. If he wanted to leave with it, he'd say, to go, please. Let's practice both. First, for here, please. For here, please. Now, to go, please. To go, please. In our story, Alex responds, for here, please. Barista, okay, will that be all for you today? Will that be all, or anything else, are common ways to check if you're done ordering. If you don't want anything else, you can say, that's all, thank you. Let's practice that. That's all, thank you. But Alex spots some delicious-looking cookies. He decides he wants one. So when the barista asks, anything else, Alex can say, oh, can I also get one of those chocolate chip cookies? The phrase, can I also get, is perfect for adding something to your order. Yes, actually, can I also get a chocolate chip cookie? Barista, of course, a medium latte and a chocolate chip cookie. That will be $6.50. Time to pay. The barista said the total is $6.50, or $6.50. Alex can ask how to pay with a simple question like, can I pay by card? Or, do you take credit cards? Let's practice asking about payment. Can I pay by card? Or the other option, do you take credit cards? Barista, yep, card is fine. Alex pays with his card. The transaction is done. Barista, I'll have your name for the order. In many coffee shops, they ask for your name to call out when the order is ready. It's Alex. Barista, thanks, Alex. We'll call you when it's ready. You can wait just over there. Alex says, thank you, and moves to the waiting area. He feels a huge sense of relief and accomplishment. He just handled a busy coffee shop, ordered exactly what he wanted, and paid. A few minutes later, another barista calls out. Barista, latte for Alex. Alex goes to the counter. Grateful. Thank you. Barista, have a good one. Have a good one is a casual, friendly way to say have a good day. Alex takes his coffee and cookie and finds a table by the window. He takes a sip. It's perfect. He didn't just get a coffee. He gained a real-world lesson. Let's review the key phrases from the coffee shop. Repeat each one after me. Can I get a medium latte, please? I'd like a croissant, please. For here or to go? That's all, thank you. Can I pay by card? Thank you. Have a good one. Fantastic practice. Remember, every time you order something, you're practicing your English. Each time it gets a little easier. Alex is now sitting, enjoying his coffee and looking at a map he picked up. He decides he wants to find a nice park to walk around in, but the map is a little confusing. The park seems close, but the streets are a maze, and his phone battery is low. He knows what he has to do next. He has to ask someone for directions. Alex finishes his coffee, feeling refreshed and ready for the next step, finding that beautiful city park. He steps back out into the sun. He walks for a few blocks, trying to follow the map, but soon he has to admit it. He's lost. The street names don't match what's on his map, and he feels a little wave of anxiety. He needs help. Asking a stranger for help can be intimidating in any language, but with the right opening phrases, it becomes much easier. The key is to be polite right from the start. A great way to begin is with, "Excuse me." This is the universal signal for, "I need to ask you something." After that, you can add, "Can you help me, please?" or "I'm a little lost." Let's practice that opening phrase. "Excuse me, can you help me, please?" Another very polite and friendly option is, "Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but I think I'm lost." Let's practice that one. It's a bit longer but very effective. "Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but I think I'm lost." Alex sees a woman walking toward him who looks friendly. He decides to go for it. He takes a breath and says, "Excuse me, sorry to bother you." "Yes, how can I help?" Now Alex needs to ask where the park is. The main question formats are, "How do I get to?" or "Where is the nearest?" Since he knows the park's name, City Central Park, he can ask, "How do I get to City Central Park?" Let's practice this question. How do I get to City Central Park? Pause for listener repetition. You can swap in any destination, for example, the post office. How do I get to the post office? Another great way to ask is, "Can you tell me the way to..." Can you tell me the way to the library? In our story, Alex asks, "How do I get to City Central Park? Is it far from here?" Adding "Is it far from here" is a great follow-up. It helps you know if you can walk or if you need to find a bus. The woman smiles. "Oh, you're quite close. It's about a 10-minute walk." Good news for Alex. Now he has to listen carefully to the directions. Understanding directions usually involves a few key words. Go straight, turn left, turn right, it's on the corner, and go past. Let's listen to the directions the woman gives. Okay, so you need to go straight down this street for about 2 blocks. Go straight. This means continue in the same direction. Let's practice. Go straight. When you get to the big intersection with the traffic lights, you'll turn left. Turn left. A key instruction. Turn left. After you turn left, walk past the bookstore and the bakery. Go past means you'll see a place and just keep walking, leaving it behind you. Go past the bookstore. The park entrance will be on your right. You can't miss it. On your right or on your left tells you which side of the street it's on, and "you can't miss it" is a friendly expression that means it's really easy to see. Now, Alex is trying to remember all of that. Go straight, turn left, go past. It can be a lot. It is totally okay to ask for clarification. A polite way to do this is to say, "Could you say that again, please?" or to repeat the directions back to confirm. Let's practice asking for repetition. "Could you say that again, please?" Alex decides to repeat the directions back to make sure he got it right. This is an awesome strategy. Okay, so I go straight for 2 blocks, turn left at the traffic lights, and then it's on my right? That's it exactly! Repeating the directions shows you were listening and gives the person a chance to correct you. Now that Alex has the directions, the most important thing is to thank the person. "Thank you so much. I really appreciate it." Thank you so much is stronger than a simple thank you, and adding, "I really appreciate it" shows you are very grateful. Let's practice this grateful thank you. "Thank you so much. I really appreciate it." "No problem at all. Enjoy the park. Alex feels another wave of success. He was lost. He asked for help. He understood, and he was polite. He feels confident he can find his way now. He follows the directions. He goes straight for 2 blocks, sees the traffic lights, turns left, walks past the bookstore, and smells the sweet air from the bakery. And just like the woman said, right there on his right is the grand entrance to City Central Park. He did it. He's starting to realize that speaking English is a skill he can build, one conversation at a time. Let's do a quick review of the most important phrases for directions. Repeat after me. Excuse me, can you help me, please? How do I get to the park? Is it far from here? Go straight. Turn left. Turn right. It's on the corner. Could you say that again, please? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Excellent. Alex spends a lovely hour walking through the park, but all that walking has made him hungry. It's lunchtime. He thinks back on his morning. He handled a greeting, ordering coffee, and asking for directions. Now it's time for the final test of his first day, ordering a full meal in a restaurant. After a refreshing walk, Alex's stomach starts to rumble. It's time for lunch. He leaves the park and finds a street with several small restaurants. He sees a cozy-looking place called the Corner Bistro. It looks inviting. This is it, the final challenge of the day. He walks in, and a server greets him at the door. Hi, welcome to the Corner Bistro. Alex needs to ask for a table. Since he's by himself, he can say, "A table for 1, please." If he was with a friend, he'd say, "A table for 2, please." Simple, but essential. Let's practice it for one person. A table for 1, please. Now, let's practice for a group of 4. A table for 4, please. Alex says his line perfectly. Hi, a table for 1, please. Of course, right this way. The server leads Alex to a small table and hands him a menu. Here is the menu. I'll be back in a moment to take your drink order. Thank you. Alex opens the menu. Soups, salads, sandwiches. Just like in the coffee shop, he takes a minute to decide. When the server returns, he asks, "Are you ready to order a drink?" "Yes. I'll just have a glass of water, please." "I'll have" is another great, polite way to order, just like "I'd like" or "Can I get?" You'll hear this a lot in restaurants. Let's practice it. "I'll have a glass of water, please." The server brings the water. "Here is your water. Are you ready to order, or do you need a few more minutes?" This is a very common question. If you aren't ready, it's totally fine to say, "I think I need a few more minutes, please." Let's practice that useful phrase. I need a few more minutes, please. But Alex has made his decision. He just has one question. The menu lists a spicy chicken sandwich. Alex likes chicken, but not super spicy food. He needs to ask about it. A great way to ask about a dish is, "Can you tell me about the," or "What's in the?" Even better, a specific question like, "Is this dish spicy?" Alex decides to ask directly. Let's practice his question. Is the chicken sandwich very spicy? This is a fantastic question for a beginner. It's simple, direct, and gets the information you need. I'm ready to order. I have a question, though. Is the chicken sandwich very spicy? It has a little bit of a kick, but most people find it mild. We can also make it with no spice at all if you like. Oh, that would be great. I'd like the chicken sandwich with no spice, please. This is a perfect example of a special request. Phrases like, "Can I get it without?" or "With no spice, please," are very useful. Alex handled that perfectly. Now the server might ask another question. especially with something like a sandwich. Certainly. And that comes with a choice of fries or a side salad. What would you like? I'll have the side salad, please. Great choice. So that's one chicken sandwich, no spice, with a side salad. Can I get you anything else? No. That's all for now, thank you. The server leaves and Alex feels amazing. This was the most complex interaction of the day, and he navigated it with confidence. He used phrases he practiced and even made a special request. The food arrives and it's delicious. While he's eating, he might need something, like more water. He can get the server's attention by simply saying, "Excuse me." When the server comes over, Alex can ask, "Could I have some more water, please?" "Could I have" is a very polite way to ask for something. Let's practice that. "Excuse me, could I have some more water, please?" After he's finished, he needs to pay. He has to get the server's attention and ask for the bill, or the check. Check is more common in American English, and bill is common in British English, but everyone will understand either one. The phrase is, "Excuse me, can I have the check, please?" Let's practice this essential final phrase. Can I have the check, please? Excuse me. Yes. How was everything? It was delicious. Thank you. Can I have the check, please? Of course. I'll bring it right over. The server brings the check. Alex pays, leaves a tip, and walks out of the restaurant. He did it. His first day in a new city full of challenges was a success. He didn't just survive. He communicated. He connected. He learned. Let's review the key phrases for ordering in a restaurant. Repeat after me. A table for one, please. I'll have a glass of water, please. I need a few more minutes. Is this dish spicy? I'd like the chicken sandwich, please. Could I have some more water, please? Can I have the check, please? It was delicious. Thank you.
Today, we followed Alex on his journey. We felt his fear in the hallway and his victory as he walked out of that restaurant. He started with a simple good morning and ended by navigating a full dining experience on his own. But this story isn't just about Alex. It's about you. It's about the journey every single English learner is on. The path from being quiet to having a conversation is built one sentence at a time. Today, you practiced the absolute essentials. You learned how to handle greetings, order in a coffee shop, ask for help when you're lost, and order a meal. These aren't just phrases in a textbook. They are the keys to unlocking real life in English. Every interaction, no matter how small it feels, is a win. Each time you order a coffee or ask for directions, you're building your confidence. Remember that feeling Alex had at the end of his day? That feeling of accomplishment, of being ready for whatever's next? That feeling is waiting for you, too. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Honestly, every native speaker knows that learning a language is hard work, and they will appreciate your effort. The most important step is always the one you take when you decide to speak. We hope you enjoyed following Alex's story and practicing along with us. But the journey doesn't stop here. This was just day 1. Imagine what you could do on day 2, or in your first week. If you want to keep building your English skills for daily life, make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Hit the like or follow button if this episode helped you feel more confident today. And turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter in our English learning journey. Every lesson will give you the tools you need to thrive, not just survive. Thanks for practicing with us. We'll see you in the next episode.